Hey guys, Domos here, and today I'm going to be giving you a basic survival guide in the world of the Stomping Land. So, first of all, you want to go ahead and collect some wood, and you're going to want to make a teepee to start with. Now, the crafting recipe for a teepee is 10 wood and 4 stone. So, if you want to come up to a tree and just hold down your left click, you will start hitting the tree and gaining wood. You can then put the wood on the floor using E, and you will make a crate when you put it on top of each other. You can see you've got 4 wood in there now. Just carry on hitting this tree with holding down left click. Plop that in there. You want to do this until you've got 10 wood. Okay, once you have your 10 wood, you can come and click on your resource box and click pull up here, and you will now pull this box around with you wherever you go. So the next objective is we need that 4 stone. So let's go ahead and find a rock. Here's one. And I'm going to go ahead and the same way as the tree, collect 4 stone. Here we go. Now I've got 10 wood and 4 stone. You can already see the amount of crafting recipes I can already make. Well, what we're going to want to make is a teepee. But first of all, let's pull the box to somewhere where we want to make our teepee. I think over here is just about fine. Make sure you find a flat surface to build it on. And click on teepee. Now begin to build your teepee. And if you don't like the way it is, you can jump cancel it. Oh. There you go, you can walk out and cancel it. The way you are facing, so if I face this way, you'll see my teepee is being made with the door in front of me. If I face this way, the door will be facing up that cliff there, and that's where I think I'm going to make it. So you see the doorway is always where you're facing at the time of building it. Nice. So now we've got ourselves a teepee. This is what it looks like. Next thing I'm going to do is we're going to make ourselves a fire pit so we can cook some food. Now for a fire pit you're going to need 2 wood and 2 stone. Fairly simple. Okay, so now I've got myself 2 wood and 2 stone. You can make yourself a fire pit. Now what I recommend you do with your fire pit is place it near your teepee. It helps. I usually place mine outside. So here's my teepee. Gonna go there and make a fire pit. This looks like a good place. So once again, you'll see how it places. It places in front of me like that. So make sure you're stood where you want it to go. Boom. You can also light your fire pit by clicking E on it and start fire. Of course it's raining at the minute, so it won't actually light, I don't think. Anyway, next thing to do is to get a bow, which is your long-ranged weapon. So we've got somewhere to TP, you respawn. It's your spawn point and your home. Your fire pit is where you cook your food, and your bow is how you kill for food long range. For a bow, you will need 5 wood and 2 stone. So let's go ahead and collect that. Okay, there's the last one. Now we have 5 wood and 2 stone. You can go ahead and craft options, click on bow, and you'll make yourself a long-range bow with 10 arrows. There we go. To use the bow, pretty simple. Just hold down left click and release when you'd like to shoot. If you want to cancel, you can go ahead and click right click and he will cancel it. So let's go hunt ourselves a dinosaur for some meat. So as we can see, there's a dinosaur over here bugging out. So let's go ahead and shoot that guy. There we go. It takes 2 arrows to kill a dinosaur. You can come up to him then and you can, oops, wrong button. You can click 1 on your keyboard and hack away at him for some meat. I think you get 2 pieces of meat from each dinosaur. Aha. Put him in a basket, pull that along. Okay, so we'll get ourselves 2 pieces of dino meat. We can go ahead and press E on the box, take a piece of that meat, and we can now put it on our skewer. And to put it on the skewer, once you've picked it up using E, you come up and left click and plop it on there. You can then start up the fire by pressing E, start fire, and that meat should eventually cook. I don't think there's an animation for the fire at the moment, as you can see. So it is on, stop fire, and there we go. Now that should cook up in no time soon, and we will get along with making a spear in the meantime. So to make a spear you're going to need 5 wood and 2 stone again, so let me go ahead and get that and I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, so I've got 5 wood and 2 stone. I'm going to go ahead and make a spear over here. Now, what a spear is, it's your primary melee weapon. So you're going to be killing stuff and skewering fish with this guy. And as we spawn next to a deep sea here, we can go ahead and see if we can spear ourselves some fish. I'll be back with you when we get close to one. Now you need to find some deep water. When you're in deep water, you need to obviously swim underneath, and you need to lie motionless until the fish come to you. And then when you get a chance, when there's one in front of you, you go ahead and you skewer it as fast as you can. Any sudden movements while you're down here will cause all the fish to leg it. But I think we're going to drown before we get a chance. Do we? Yeah. So we need to go up and get air. Okay, there we go. We'll go back down. We can lie motionless again. Oh, that's not what to do. And we can wait for a fish to come to us again. There you go. We've got ourselves a fish there. You saw it slowly swimming up to me. And then I stab it. So go ahead and take this back to a cooking fire now. And we can plop it on. Oh no! Oh my god, I did not. But now you can see what happens when you die, guys. You lose. You get to respawn your TP. So I'll show you now. Boop. But you do not have any bow or spear that you made. So you'll have to go ahead and remake those quick. But there we go. So you can see this meat's cooked. It doesn't look cooked, but one of it. You just go, boom, eat some more meat. Oh, it's raining. So we lost our fish and stuff. But it doesn't matter too much. Next thing I'm going to teach you how to make is a torch. What a torch is well, it's obviously a torch, but that uses 2 wood, and that is all. So I'm going to go ahead and get 2 wood. Boom, make a torch. Now these obviously your main source of light in dark areas. You can drop it on the floor, just like that. Plop it in the floor using left click. And you can plop it in the floor inside your TP for a bit of light. It doesn't use much light when it's on the floor. So when you pick it up, it does make a lot more light. But it is a source of light nonetheless. So I'm going to pop that down there. And get on with making the bolus. This is also a way of capturing. It's a way of capturing stuff, and it uses 2 wood and 1 stone. So I'm going to go ahead and make them and walk back to my torch when I have the materials. So I'm back in my TP with a small amount of light. Stick it down here, and I'm going to make myself some bolus here. There we go. You can see them there. You can swing them around using left click and release and throw them at stuff. So I'll give you a quick demonstration. There you go. It does use 1 up each time, and you can replenish them by making rope, which is just 2 wood. Also, I did not mention earlier, with the bow, you can make arrows with 2 wood. But you have to make the bolus or the bow before you can make the rope or arrows. So next up is the totem. Now what a totem is, it's the way of like symbolising your tribe. Whoever makes it is the leader of the tribe. You can change the name of the tribe and stuff. And people can click on your totem and ask to join your tribe. You can then accept them or decline, obviously. So I'm going to make a totem, and for that I'm going to need 8 wood and 2 stone. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I gathered the materials I needed to go ahead and make a totem, which is 8 wood, 2 stone. So let's make a totem. I think I'm going to put it there. That seems good, right? To the left of our hut. Seems cool to me. Alright, nice. So this is what a totem looks like. Just a nice wooden totem. You can take it down, inspect it. Inspecting doesn't do much. Members 1. Nothing special. Last but not least, we are going to make a cage. Now a cage takes a lot more resources than normal. This is going to put you back 15 wood. So once I got 15 wood, I will go ahead and I will show you a cage. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I got a 16 wood by accident actually. We only need 15 wood, and you can see here I can make a cage. Now what a cage does is, if I place it there, is it will build this big cage in which you can store dinosaurs in. Once you have a pet dinosaur, you can bring it back here, you can set it down and build a cage around it. So you have to put the dinosaur down and then put a cage around it in order to contain it and stop it from running off. But we'll get onto dinosaurs in a different episode or a later date. Just expect it for now. Having 0 prisoners in this cage. So I assume on multiplayer you can imprison other people. But I'm not sure. I haven't done too much multiplayer. All I know is how to build stuff at the moment, and that is why I've made this tutorial. So this is a basic survival guide, guys. You've got a respawn point, your totem, torch, long range weapon, short range weapon, a way of killing fish, a way of cooking the meat, gonna hit the meat, that one of them disappears, and a way of capturing a dinosaur. So that's it for this episode, guys. I do hope you did enjoy. If you did, a like would be much appreciated, and leave a comment below telling me what else you'd like to see from this game. If you'd like to see more content in the future, of course, don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. See you later, guys.